Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel, and you're watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight is on the boys' swimming and diving program at Stagg High School in Palos Hills. With me on my right, we've got head coach Jason Carr, and then on my left, we have a couple of the athletes on the team, Gavin and Martinez. And so we're probably deep into your season, right?
We are. We actually just had our first dual meet yesterday, which is pretty uncommon. Normally we have a couple in December. We have had 3 invites. We have a meet tomorrow. We have an invite at Evanston on Saturday. So we're going full now in January.
So that's one of the tough parts about swimming. It reminds me of basketball. It's like meet tournament, and I mean it's a tough training schedule, I would think.
It is. It's rough on the boys too. I mean we have weights 3 days a week in the morning, 5:20 to 6:45. Oh yeah. So and they're here. They're willing to do it, and they have a team that's backing them when they're here. So there's a lot of team motivation involved in it as well.
So that kind of commitment is going to transfer for sure, right?
Absolutely.
And we're going to talk about the season. We'll get a little bit of a recap of how it's going and then what it looks like going forward. Coach Carr, can you say, how long have you been the head coach, and what do you teach? What do you do at Stagg?
I am a teacher in PE here at Stagg. As far as swimming goes, I've been here for 21 years coaching as the head coach. I started coaching when I started in 2000, so this is my 25th year coaching. It was water polo, girls swimming, boys swimming, so yeah.
Congratulations. I mean, you must have been a prodigy because you couldn't be that old. You started teaching, coaching when you were about 15 or 16, is that right?
Yeah.
No, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, I'm going to ask you to speak to it. I'm going to ask you guys to speak to it. How has the front half of the season gone so far? For you guys individually, but as a team, kind of a recap.
Overall, I think it's gone well. I'm not worried about wins and losses. We have kids at every meet that has improved their time, so I always see that as a plus. Our end goal is always sectionals. It's trying to make state. So our overall end goal is sectionals.
And to have the marker of improved time is such a huge. I mean, if improvement's not taking place, you got a problem. But if they're improving, all right, now you know what you're working towards and maybe where you can be, right?
Right. And then you also have kids that see where they need to improve, and then that's where we're working on that in practice.
Right, whether it's technique or training or, okay. All right, how about for you guys? Gavin, what events do you swim in, and how do you feel about how you've been doing so far this year?
I swim the 200 free and the 500 free. My 200 has been some slow improvement, but I've seen the most in my 500, dropping the most time.
If the 500 is some distance, right? I mean,
it's 20 laps. It's a pretty long race.
All right. And how about Martinez? How are you doing this year, and what do you swim?
Currently, I swim the 100 fly and 2 IM, and so far, I definitely see some time drops, and I'm hoping to do a lot better in the future, especially with the 100 fly.
Okay, good. All right, good. They know they're lasered on where they need to improve or what to work on. When you think about like competitions coming up, are there certain meets or certain they're all important, but you especially like it because who you're going to go against or where it's at?
I would say one of my favorites is Evanston. We're going to Evanston High School this upcoming weekend. It is like a mini state meet, so you have a lot of schools that we don't see during our regular season, and there's one team that comes from Wisconsin as well. So it's a big meet and sort of lets the kids see where they're at compared to other schools, more like northwest suburbs.
It's nice probably to see different competition, but also you get kind of a measure of high quality. Good. How are their facilities in Evanston? How's the pool if they're hosting that kind of meet?
Well, they used to host the state meet every year, whether it be boys or girls, and now it's been moved to the FMC Center in Westmont, which is much closer. Right. But I've always liked that pool. It's pretty. It almost looks like an old school college basketball sort of stadium. Yeah. The pool's down in a bowl, but I've always liked it. It has a lot of personality to it, and a lot of good swims have taken place there.
A lot of history, for sure. How about for you guys? Are there certain competitions you look forward to, whether it's somebody you're going to swim against or the team or an individual?
I think it's Evanston too, just because there's all these kids are insanely fast and we never raced them before, and the environment makes you like want to perform and swim fast with them.
That level of competition, probably the energy around it and everything. Yeah. How about for you, Martinez?
For me, I think it's the Sandberg dual meet because usually we're like big rivals and stuff, so it's like really like competitive against the two teams.
Yeah, there is that bonus district rivalry with Stagg and Sandberg, or if you get Andrew in the mix somehow, for sure. All right. How about I'm going to turn away from swimming for just a second. And do you guys do any other sports, clubs, or activities at Stagg?
No, I do not.
I was to say, do you do water polo?
No.
No. So you are a full-time swimmer. All right. And I know the training involved makes it full-time. How about for you, Martinez?
I'm also a full-time swimmer, yeah.
How about favorite subject in school?
History.
History.
Probably math.
Math. All right. And then how about you're both seniors, right? So enjoy this year, right? But what does post-high school look like for you?
Moving to Florida and swimming.
And swimming is still in there?
Probably moving like out of state and swimming for sure.
Good. Nice that it's still in your future for both of you guys. School, do you think about what you might study or where you might go, anything like that?
I'm thinking about studying construction management.
Okay.
I'm thinking about studying mechanical engineering.
All right, good luck. Both great career paths to pursue. All right. I got two final questions for you guys. The first one is we just had the Olympics this last summer. Amazing Olympic competition, I think, especially in the pool, you know. Coach, do you want to take it first? Was there, like, when you look back at the Olympics, an extraordinary performance or athlete or race that you're like, boy, that was, you know, something you were drawn to speak to?
I think we were talking about it over there. Katie Ledecky, just watching her swim, she makes it look so easy, and she's won almost every time she's swam the 1500. So besides swimming, my family will watch volleyball. We're big into volleyball, big into track and field. Those are the three main ones we will watch. But I watched a little bit of everything just because I could.
I was going to say, I thought it was, I enjoyed the Olympics, but this year felt different for some reason. A lot of great competition.
Yeah, and even Paris, I thought Paris did a great job. We were there, my family went in 2022, and just to be able to see where they're competing, like, hey, we were there, we know what that looked like before.
So a little bonus magic for
it, yes,
yeah, cool.
for sure.
Gavin, how about for you?
I think it was the men's and women's 1500.
Although you like the combined.
Yeah, with Bobby Fink winning the 1500 and same with Katie Ledecky. They both won by multiple seconds, and they ended up getting awards for those races for being the best men and women races of the year.
Yeah, that is an interesting, you're right. It's an incredible feat, too, yeah. Martinez, how about for you?
I think it was the 200 fly against Leon Marchand and Christoph Milak.
Yeah.
It was really interesting because during the 150, Milak was ahead by like a full body length. And then Leon Marchand caught up because he did the underwaters all the way to the 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
And it just really shows like how important underwaters are when it comes to races.
That's an excellent point because we don't think of it that way. We think about the surface swim, right? Yeah, that's a really good point. Some great races you guys mentioned. Final question for all of you is, what do you like best about being part of the swimming diving program at Stagg or coaching it?
As a coach, I feel like I'm more part of the school. I'm part of the atmosphere. I love teaching too, don't get me wrong, but when you're here after school and you get to know the kids on a different level that are athletes that want to be here, and it's just a fun atmosphere.
That's an excellent point because we're more than just students or teachers, or we're multidimensional. Right. And when you coach, you get to see some of that other. Yeah, absolutely. That does make it special. How about for you guys?
I think just showing up to practice every day is kind of like the initiative to just come to school. That I come to school, I practice, and then I work hard, and then it'll pay off at a meet in the long run.
It's like that kicks off the day for you, right? And it's part of what makes the day so special for you, yeah?
Yeah, something like what he said. I just think it's nice being part of the team, like nice being part of like how other people have the same interests as you and stuff.
Yeah, that shared interest for sure, and the work ethic, and you all, come together for it. Well, that's awesome. Guys, good luck in the latter part of your season. Good luck, Coach, and I hope you guys have a good run. I hope you continue to improve and get after the goals you're working on.
Thank you.
I'm Dave Wurzel. You've been watching PHTV4 Spotlight. Today's Spotlight has been on the boys swimming and diving program at Stagg High School. Thank you for watching.